This video will assist graduate students in requesting materials via interlibrary loan. To access the interlibrary loan system here at UNCP, begin at the library's homepage. If you are not here, go to any UNCP page, click Quick Links, then select Library, and it will bring you to this page. There are several ways the most efficient way to access interlibrary loan would be go to For Students, scroll down to where it says Borrow Materials from Other Libraries. This top link gives you additional information about the ILL process and gathering books. The second link is the request itself, the form, the interlibrary loan system. Now, one thing about interlibrary loan is you will hear it referred to as various things. You may hear it referred to as ILL. You'll hear it referred to as interlibrary loan. You may even hear it referred to as ILLiad or even document delivery. The process is all the same no matter which one you call it by. It is still pretty much requesting materials from other libraries. And these materials can be books or they can be articles. Requesting a book from another library typically takes about 4 weeks. So this is not a process that can be accomplished overnight. You have to plan ahead. For articles, typically we say plan for a week from the time you make your request until you receive the article. It may be quicker because articles come in electronically, but then again, it may be one of these articles that no one has access to. So please remember that. Now, if you're new to the system, you will need to register. Click on first-time registration and fill out the form. Once you have done that, you can simply log into ILLiad. And if you're making a request from this screen, you can click on the type of request you're making, article, book chapter. We will get some microfilm in. If you're looking for a dissertation and theses, please take a look. We have a database actually called Dissertation and Theses where lots of dissertations are in it. So please take a look at it. If you make a request for an article, typically your articles will come in here, electronically received articles. You'll get an email link and you'll go to this link. You can click here and your articles will be listed here. And again, they will remain on this page for 30 days. Typically, what I tell students to do is to do like they do articles. Once you get an interlibrary loan in, download it to your desktop and email it to yourself. That way you'll have it until you delete it. Otherwise, in 30 days, it will be gone. If you need to change your password, all that information is here. Now, to locate information about what you're going to request, sometimes you'll find the information in a database where we will not have access to it, and you will see a link that says request item or find a copy, or not find a copy, but request material, request item. You can click on that link and log in. If you find it in somewhere else and you find the citation, again, you can click on article request and cut and paste that information in. For book request, if you find it on Amazon and do not want to pay for it, you can make a book request for it. And again, we will look for other libraries that have it. Now, typically we will not make requests for textbooks. Also, some items may be so new that libraries will not lend them. If a book has just been published, chances are you will not be able to find a copy of it via interlibrary loan. The other thing you may want to search for graduate students, there's a database called WorldCat, which is a worldwide catalog, and I'm going to the library's homepage, clicking on Resources, going to Databases, and this time instead of going under Databases by title, I'm going to the W's, and I'm going to scroll down and click on WorldCat. And again, you see the way you can search. If you're searching for books on a topic, You can put in your topic. If you know a title or author, you can limit it down by that. Let's say I am looking for Capitol riots. Now, again, that was only last year. But you see, I have other items coming in. If I need books, print books, people will not loan ebooks. People will not loan ebooks. And you see, I have a list of various riots here. If I want to do by date, you see the years, there's nothing more recent than 2018. There's no books published recently about the Capitol riots. But if you want to look at some of the other riots that have been, you can take a look at some of these items. I would suggest that when you refine it, you may want to say not juvenile, because I see one here that is juvenile. So let's say you're looking at this book. You can click on the title and notice it has request item. This will tell me, oh, this book is at UNCP. If it's checked out, you can request it from another library. If it's here, I would click on this link. It should take you into our system. Here's the book, and you can sign into Primo and request that book, and it will be sent to you quicker than making an interlibrary loan request for it. Because if you make an interlibrary loan request for this book, it will first come here before we ship it on to your home. So that adds a delay period. But other than that, if you want to make a request for it, you can click on Request Item. It feeds into our interlibrary loan system once you're signed in, and you click on Submit. And again, that book would be sent here. You would have to send it back on your own, mail it back, incur that cost. So there is that. One other thing about searching for books is if you have a UNCP ID, you can go to any school in the UNC system and check books out. You can go to Chapel Hill, NC State, UNCG, Raleigh, Charlotte, as long as you have your UNCP ID. Now you'll be responsible for getting the book back to them and all that, and abiding by their lending rules. So there is that. You can even use their resources, their electronic resources inside the building. You cannot access them from off-site. You cannot access the databases at Chapel Hill, NC State, Charlotte, Greensboro, Wilmington, if you are off their site. So please be aware of that. But interlibrary loan is a great way to get books that we do not have here in our library. If you have any questions about the interlibrary loan process, please contact us. If you can go to any UNCP page, you can go to Ask a Librarian, phone number for the reference desk, reference email, chat service, email blank, or you can use the Contact Us page and actually contact me or any other librarian. So if you have any questions, please contact us. Thank you.